Hey Cancers, welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are down by the water. I'm loving it. So appropriate. Cancer. Okay, we have the underworld and the shaman, Eros, the heart, the womb, and the maiden. Cancers. It's funny because earlier today I was hiking with a friend, and we were just talking about catching up about everything that's been going on. I worked with her in Sedona, and we're both here in Colorado now, and so it was just nice to kind of reconnect again and spend some time together and catch up on everything that's going on. And one of the things that she kept saying, is the idea that she's this reminder of life is a journey. It's not about where I am. It's not about where I'm going. It's about where I am, and am I able to be happy doing that? And I feel like there is a little bit of an idea here, Cancers, that's just kind of this do I really feel the need to hold on to something that I know isn't for me? You know what I mean? Don't get caught on a stepping stone, don't get stuck, right? And I feel like there's just this idea, Cancer, of not allowing yourself to be stuck, because you think that you have to hold on to something in order to get to where you're going next. No, sometimes you just need to jump, which is real, because Vivi is terrified of heights, and I was overcoming that today. I was proud of myself. That's all, side note. But anyways, wanting to move into something that I want to say incites our curiosity, allows for us to have our freedom, we like to be able to flow, we like to be able to move, but also we like to feel safe and secure, we're both worlds suit us just perfectly. Thank you. I don't want to have to choose one or the other. And I feel like you're being able to really move towards something that entices you and allows you to feel free and safe and able to flow. Sometimes we just want to exist in that flow. But that means letting go of a sense of security that otherwise really isn't very secure. The underworld is ick. I love it. Little doggy with his frisbee. Okay, Cancers. Let's see what else we can get for us. The Three of Wands. That's going on a trip, typically. Some of my Cancers could be going on a trip. But I feel like there's almost a sense of going on a journey, into the idea of what is it that will bring you peace? What is it that will bring you joy? What is it that you're holding on to that no longer serves you? And not only having an intuitive sense about it, but also having a knowledge that takes you on a path that enables you to let go. And I say enables you to let go because sometimes I feel when you're in that, you're scared and you're, you hold on, just out of fear. And I don't think that you're going to have to do that. And I think that there's an offer that's going to come to you that's going to feel very hey, have you thought about going in this direction? Or how that'll play out, I don't really know, because it does seem like it's something that's very enticing to you. Something again that feels safe, that feels passionate, but also allows for you to remain in the flow, right? Cancers is a very feminine sign. It likes to have that freedom of fluidity. We like to have the freedom of fluidity, I guess. All right, Cancers, what else can we get for us? Cards everywhere. Okay. Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Magician, and the Nine of Wands. Wow, okay. Well, this is, again, just this idea of you've been working to really figure out what is it that you want? Why do you want it? How is it you're going about it? I feel like you're making a decision that feels a sound decision in terms of just being emotionally satisfied, you know, like not doing things just for the sake of doing them. You know, again, it's that idea of like, where is your abundance? You know, is your abundance just in finance? Because if that's the only place where you find your abundance, then you're not truly existing in abundance, right? Like, abundance is a mindset. And I feel like there's an idea here, Cancers, that we've been holding on to an idea of what abundance means for us. And we're really having to like release that in order to rise up into, you know, like the fulfillment and the magic that we seek. You know, and that we've been, I want to say, like disciplining ourselves in for a while now. Okay, Cancers. Let's see what else we can get for us. The Three of Pentacles again. The World. Ten of Cups again. Wow, you guys. Okay. I mean, but again, it's the same general idea, the same general theme. I mean, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you've been working, you've been, you know, trying to kind of like release your grip and like exist in the flow and not fight and not, you know what I mean? Just kind of like, okay, like I'm just gonna let that one slide. I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna, you know, like if it's meant for me, it will be mine. If it's not meant for me, I don't need to fight for it. I don't need to fight on behalf of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I get caught up in like, if I feel like there's been an injustice, like I will like, it takes every bone in my body to not fight it. But I almost feel like this sense of like, just release, you know, like everything runs its course and everything has its reason. And if it ran its course and it had its reason, then be grateful for that and let it go and move on, because you don't want to cling to things that are preventing you from moving on in life and doing the things that you really want to do because you think, oh, but I need this or I need that or I need, you know what I mean? Like, no, you don't need any of that. You know, like the universe will provide you with everything that you need. And maybe there was something that was really important to you that like helped you to get to a place that you thought, okay, well, like this would be the thing, this would be the thing, right? And then it was just like never the thing. And still holding on to the idea that like, well, maybe, just maybe. And no, you know, not if you have to fight for it, not if you have to force it, not if it doesn't flow, right? We're in the flow. Let's stay in the flow. You know, because again, it's that idea of like ending the cycle of fighting, ending the cycle of fighting for things and holding on to things, you know, like that's not who you are. That's not what you're meant to do. You know, you're meant to have and to bring emotional fulfillment. We're nurturers. We care. We love. You know, we create. And I feel like there's just this idea of like, let me flow, let me care, let me love, let me create. Like, don't, like, just like release. You know, release this. I want to say just like this instinct to protect. Because when you don't feel safe for a long time, it's like a knee-jerk reaction, right? What do you do? The unseen, my God, that card is haunting me. Okay, let's see if we can get another one. Oh my God, okay, like 10. Stop there. The unseen, the eternal child, and the prayer. Well, you know, Cancers, again, I feel like saying, you know, there's been something that we've really, really wanted, something that we've worked for, something that we've wanted so desperately that we've fought for it, you know? Where you're like, okay, well, I'll fight for it until you, ooh, I want to cry all of a sudden, until you feel like you can't fight anymore, until you feel like the fight has just completely exited your very soul, you know, because the only thing that you have left is desire. The only thing that you have left is this, just like holding on, you know, like, again, we were talking about this earlier today, but it's just kind of like that idea of like release a little bit, release a little bit more, release a little bit more, release a little bit more, you know, like release this idea that you have to be somewhere, that you have to do this or that you have to do that, like release it, lean in and breathe, you know, and don't try and fight and don't try and force and don't try and talk anybody into doing anything, or, you know what I mean? Just like let it all go. Like let go and let God, even if you don't believe in God, let go and let the universe. Let go, let flow. You feel me? All right, Cancers, I love y'all so much. Thank you for spending some time with me. I hope this resonates for us. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if it does, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.